Testing. Okay. Just trying to see if I can still come back online real quick, everybody. Okay, good to see you're still here. Appreciate that. Give me 1 second here. I'm still trying to figure out some of my settings here. It's just something is still not working on my end here. So, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm trying to come back online right now. Just give me a moment here. Okay. Just messing with some settings here. Okay. We're still trying to come back. I'm still missing a setting here, so give me a second, everybody. Ugh, this is going to be such a pain to fix. All right, hold on 1 second. Still testing some settings here. This is going to take a moment, everybody. Thanks again for hanging in there, everybody. I appreciate you guys for still hanging around while I try to figure out why everything is still funky. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to see if I can do a quick little reset. Yep. Oh, no. Disappeared for a second here. Don't worry. I think what I might do is I might try to edit this down into just a regular gameplay video. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to do this. So yeah, I think what I might do with this one is it's probably just going to be me editing this down to a regular video and just re-uploading this later on. All right. Are we back? There. Yay! Working again. Absolutely disgusting, though. I hate technology sometimes. Sometimes it's the best thing we have, and sometimes it's the worst thing we have. Okay. So, okay. Shaking it off. So, trying to figure out how we can do this, but okay. I think what I'm probably going to have to do is I might have to make an adjustment. Yay, technology. I absolutely hate it sometimes. For some reason, yeah. Just not sure why I'm getting such a massive amount of headaches with this stuff right now, and it's just been absolutely frustrating for me to kind of just try to maintain everything. So, appreciate you guys all hanging in there. Thank you so much. Just trying to figure out again what's causing all of my performance issues. I usually don't have this many issues when it comes to this kind of stuff, so hold on 1 second. Let's see. All right. Oh, for some reason now I'm stuck in this little shocked mode. It was not what I wanted. All right. Okay, well, I have access to that. Hold on. I'm going to disappear again for a second here. Okay. Wow. Well, the whole stream is just going to be me figuring out what went wrong with my computer. That's literally the whole stream now. It's just going to be us just trying to figure out what is wrong with my computer. That'll be the whole stream. Yep. There we go. Okay. Testing. Am I still able to do my thing here? Yay, maybe. Hopefully. Be nice. All right. All right, reloading everything, everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're here. We still good. We still good. Okay. So with that, okay. So I think we are good to go now. Okay, let's give this round two. Round two, everybody. There we are. Okay, nice. All right, I'm back. Streamlabs? Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. I haven't jumped over to OBS. Streamlabs is kind of where I have all my settings, but I have been having a lot more frustrations and freezing issues. So it might get to a point where I might probably just drop Streamlabs and just go over to OBS. I hear people prefer OBS anyway in terms of their streaming technology. So something I'll have to kind of think about. But anyways, okay. So I think this is how I'm going to do this. Okay. We're going to pretend like the first 30 minutes didn't matter. I'm just going to refresh everything and just going to go over this deck tech one more time. We're also going to do some quick little modifications that I think are going to do better for the decks. So let's do it this way. We're going to mix it up today. I'm going to change up the formatting just because the previous 30 minutes just felt like it just went down the drain. So in order to do that, here's what we're going to do. So first off, I'm going to do a quick little modification to the deck here. We're going to bring in the rares and mythics. Okay. So what I'm going to do first before I actually go into this deck tech is I'm going to try to make a small little adjustment here. So in order to make this work, we're going to then trim down each of these, and we're going to throw in instead a pain land apiece. I think that should be good enough to fix some of the issues we were having earlier. So Battlefield Forge, let's see, and then the other one was Sulphur Springs, and then where's the... Wait, what am I looking for? Okay, wait, no, it's the white one. Okay. And then that's Cave of Coleos. Okay. Take out the Murex. I guess we don't need a Volatile Fault. And then one Fountain Port. Okay, so. Okay, so we've adjusted the mana base just a smidge here. So now that I have that better, let's try this one more time. I'm actually going to pretend like, again, as I mentioned earlier, the first 30 minutes from the previous stream kind of got a little borked. So we're going to pretend we're going to start over fresh. Also because actually none of you were here at the beginning. So, okay, try this one more time. So here's what we're doing today, everybody. This is basically token control in standard, non-budget. So it is a little pricey, but it is very fun once the deck goes off. So in order to make this work, long drivers of the channel know how we do it. We have to talk about the stats of the deck before we dive right in. So this will be a tiny little stream, but just hang in there, everybody. I appreciate you for that. So it's a 3.1 average mana curve with the Mardu colors of white, black, and red. Creatures, this is a budget deck. I'm sorry, not budget. This is a control deck, so we're only going to have 5 creatures, but we have 9 instants, 6 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 8 enchantments, 4 battles, and 25 lands. Blur stream? Huh? Wait, this is stream okay? Blurry, you said? Is that what you were trying to say though, Dense Planet? Oh, you can see the stream fine? Okay. Phew, I was like, please don't tell me there's more technical issues. I really just don't want to have to cancel the stream completely. I do want to try to get through this as much as possible. So it's only going to be a small 1-hour stream today, everybody. But thanks again for hanging in there. Unfortunately, the first half of this was just kind of poo-pooey. But let's go over this again. I just want to get into as many games as possible. I'm probably just going to play best of 3 for the remainder of this stream. So real quick, we're going to go over the deck tech just one more time, fresh and clean, since most of you were not here for that initially when we had all the technical issues. So real quick, 1-drop slot. We have Scavenger's Talent. Great for us because we're trying to make as many tokens as we can. This will trigger food tokens whenever our creatures die. The ability only triggers once. Level 2 allows us to then do some milling. Level 3 can have us sacrifice some non-land permanents to then bring something back from the graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. In the 2-drop slot, we have all of our removal. Get Lost, Bitter Triumph, Abrade. Pretty much catches everything we need to deal with on the full board. The 3-drop slot, this is again where the awesome stuff is going to be at. Caretaker's Talent here. Anytime we create a token, we get to draw a card. It only does it once a turn, but it's still pretty good as is. We'll then be able to then pump this up to then make some more tokens and then copy them, or you can utilize this at 3 to give all of our creature tokens to +2/+2, which is great. Urbrask Forge here is going to be one of our premier awesome cards for us because it'll create Phyrexian Horrors, and as it keeps getting bigger and bigger, we'll be able to just overwhelm our opponents. This does trigger very well with the Caretaker's Talent and the Scavenger's Talent. As far as our Wraths are concerned, we have Brotherhood's End. We have Day of Judgment here as well. We also have in the back here Sunfall. And in terms of our only creatures in the deck, we'll have Archangel of Wrath, great for stabilization, can also then kick it to do some extra damage and pick off to life gain and drain. We have Biza here, an amazing elemental elk here, and also, man, love that art though. It's beautiful art, by the way. But also, if this enters, anything our opponent has more than us, we can then kind of rebalance ourselves. They have more cards, we get to draw a card. They have more creatures, you get to make some tokens. If they have more life, gain life. And if, of course, they have any more lands than us, create a treasure token. So this is beautiful for us. And then we have Invasion of Tovola here. This is our only battle card, but it's actually really sweet for us. It enters, we have to bring back a non-land permanent card from our graveyard to the battlefield, so then we can bring something back that gets blown up. And then finally, Overlord of the Mistmoors here, 7 mana, 6/6, Avatar Horror. Thankfully, of course, it's non-legendary, so we do bring in extra copies. This is actually great for us. Creates for us some awesome insect tokens. We can then use it as the impending ability. It'll come in as an enchantment, and of course, it will be able to then just do some more synergistic things with the whole deck. That's pretty much the quick and dirty version of the deck tech. Obviously, rounding it out is going to be a non-budget land package of plains, swamps, mountains, Cave of Kolios, Shadowy Backstreet, Blazemire Verge, Sulphurous Springs, Battlefield Forge, Elegant Parlor, and single copies of Fountainport, Mirrex, and Volatile Vault. We're basically just trying to streamline this as much as possible to avoid any of the issues we had when I was kind of playing it for the first part of the non-stream thing. But anyway, don't worry. Don't worry, we'll squeeze as much as we can right here, everybody. So, with that, as far as the sideboard is concerned, we're going to be utilizing High Noon to slow down our opponents and then make sure they can only cast one spell a turn. We can sacrifice it later on to do some damage. Split Up is our alternative Wrath here, depending on what our opponent's playing, so we can bring these in as well. We have Overloaded the Boiled Bilges. Wow, I could not say words today, but you get the idea. It's just going to help us do some extra damage, and it's also great for us to then just burn out our opponents. An extra copy of Overlord of the Mistmoors here. Our graveyard hate's going to be Soul Guide Lanterns if we want immediate graveyard hate, or if we have a little bit of time, we can then just grind them out a little bit with the Ghost Vacuum here so we can flip it later on for 6 mana and then create a bunch of spirit creatures in addition to other types and whatever we want to copy with it. We have extra copies of Get Lost and a Braid for more spot removal. Archangel Elspeth here is our only planeswalker, but it does a lot of value by creating a bunch of soldier tokens that have lifelink, which can help us stabilize. And finally, to round out the whole package, we have a Sunfall here. Woo! So usually I don't go through the deck tech's that pretty quick, but thankfully for those of you that didn't see it earlier, you get basically a second shot at seeing what we're going to do. So with that, if you do like the deck real quick, and if anybody is unaware, actually, you know what? I'm going to dump it in here now. So if you want to, hold on one second, everybody. And then hopefully that should have gone out. Maybe. Hopefully. All right, with that, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So we're going to play best of 3 now, standard. And let's see how well deck that does. Awesome. Whew. Okay, so we were able to recover, everybody. I didn't think we were going to be able to, but thankfully we did. So I think I'm probably just going to, I don't know, awkwardly delete that other part of the stream, and we'll pretend it didn't happen. We're going to pretend it did not happen. And we're just going to just do a mini stream here to show you how well this deck does. Oh yeah, don't worry. The deck list will get dropped, of course, and not only this video, but I'll put a link, of course, later on in the Discord itself. So for those of you that are watching on the replay, don't worry. There is actually going to be a sweet place you can check these all out. So check out the Discord if you haven't already done so. For those of you that are watching on the replay, it's actually pretty awesome. We're going to keep growing our giant group of fiery friends bigger and bigger. Right, Inquisitive Glimmer. Okay, so our opponent is an enchantment deck, so that'll be interesting. And then with that, we are going to... How do we do this here? I think we'll just pay 3 life for now. Get rid of that Glimmer. We can't have them start going off. All right, opponent, show me what you got. Show me what you got. They gain life. Silent Hall Creeper. All right, so with that, Shadowy Backstreet. We get to Surveil. We'll put away Caretaker's Talent. We don't need another one. We just need lands. All right, opponents. Plains. Right, Silent Hall Creeper. We'll do its thing. Annoying, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Scavenger's Talent. All right, so I think we'll put down Caretaker's Talent. And we'll just go from there. Den Splint. I was also making Azorius Runes Control and for Explorer. It worked decent, I will say, especially for best of 3. I'll upload it to Discord later. Nice! I'll hopefully get the chance to see that. Oh, Kebby! Welcome! How is Standard treating you? Well, so far we've tried playing. We started streaming a little earlier, and then my stream pooped out on me, so we kind of had to do a quick little reset. But so far, not too bad. I'm just trying to see if I can make this deck work. I mean, it does work, actually, now that I think about it. It's just, we're just having some minor issues with the matchups. But we're now playing some best of 3 to see. I think this deck probably works better in best of 3 since it is a control deck. But thanks again for joining us. A little unlucky with the lands. Yes, our deck is betraying us right now. Very annoying. But it's fine. We'll make it, everybody. We will make it. Alright, so with that... Okay, so how do we do this here? I think I'll just get rid of that Fear of Isolation. Okay, phew! And then Scavenger's Talent again. Come on, deck. Give me a land. Otherwise, we're going to be in really big trouble here. We're down to 8. So our opponent will get a little bit of pump here with their Fear of Isolation, which is annoying, but it's okay. It's fine. Remember, we are playing best of 3, so we do have another shot in the next 2 matches if we have to. I'm sorry, next 2 games within this match. Okay, so with that, a Braid. A little too late there. Alright, yeah, okay. Going to the second round here, because we lost that one, but okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, I guess everything's gonna look a little goofy over here. At some point, maybe Wizards will fix this. Someday. Someday. Okay. Oh, I don't mind Dark Jokes. Don't mind Dark Jokes at all. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Okay, so our opponent is playing, look like a tempo style of deck, so we need stuff that just can deal with that. Okay. So let's see. How do we do this here? I guess another Get Lost. We could totally take out... Wow, this is kind of a little awkward here. Okay. Okay, I think that should work. Okay, and then we'll drop in a Braid. Let's see, what else do we want here? Let's see. I think the split ups can come in, and then we will, let's see, probably drop the Sunfall, and then probably drop Invasion of Tovolar. At least one copy of that. Or maybe we could drop all of them. Okay. And then maybe bring back in the Abridge. The Braids, I mean. Okay, and then we'll finally... Maybe another Overlord of the Mistmoors. Okay, I think we should be good from there. Okay. Alright, we're going to try this again. Esper Rooms is still on the table, but I think the amount of for room cards is just go for good room cards, and I don't run too many of them. Yeah, I think I'll try that against. Okay. I would think that might be probably your best play. I mean, I still haven't had a chance to kind of play around with rooms again, but it seems like Esper Rooms might be the best version. I'm not sure still. But you've been playing it way more than me, Dunsplendid, so you let me know how that turns out for you. Okay, so Sulphurous Springs coming in. So we have a Braids now, so at least we can get some instant speed removal against our opponent if they start playing stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how well this does. Okay. So Volatile Fault coming in, and then we'll pass. Okay, opponent. Show me what you got. I'm ready for you this time. I'm ready. Okay. Tranquil Cove for some life gain. And we'll go from there. Bitter Triumph. Okay. Nothing yet. That's a good question. Yeah, what did happen with Grixis Rooms? Did we give up on that plan? Oh boy. Okay, our deck once again is betraying us. Okay. I guess we'll throw away a Caretaker's Talent because we can't play it. Ouch. Okay, another land for opponent. Flood Farm Varge. I'm assuming we'll get the rest of the Verge lands with Ether Drift, is what I'm guessing. Okay, we will discard. Ping ourselves here, and then what do we get rid of? I guess we get rid of Caretaker's Talent number 2. Okay, We really need... Okay. We got our land drop per se. Oh. Now I kind of feel like I wish I kept that caretaker's down. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. We will try the alternate plan. We'll just keep the board in control until we can get our stuff going. Hey, I also got a deck list for tokens. I think you'll like it. Okay. There is actually another token deck list that I've been looking at, or at least I kind of want to play around with. It's going to be another budget one, but it does involve a very popular set of cards right now that are flooding all over Standard. We'll talk about that more in a little bit. Okay, Urbrass Forge. We make our first of many Phyrexian Horrors. Sacrifices because we can't really do anything with it. Too long, didn't read. Use good room cards. 15 to 16 rooms in total. About Grixis rooms. We still don't have wild cards, remember? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're still a little low on wild cards there. That's okay. Don't worry. They will be coming. It just takes, unfortunately, a little bit of time to build them up. Of course, it would be nice if Arena and Wizards would just give us a way to just dust our cards, because I have right now like 16 copies of Duresses that I have no use for. Okay, another Urbrass Forge. We don't need that, per se. Okay. Alright, we take out the Moose. Or I should say, I guess the Elk, I mean? No attacks yet, because we can't do anything. Okay. Alright, well, our opponent still has a bit of an advantage against us, but that's okay. Fortunately, our deck for 25 lands cannot get a land to save our life here. So this is getting pretty awkward. Okay, map tokens. It is getting a little scary right now. We're at 12, but we're okay. Not dangerous just yet. Okay, well this is good. A Caretaker's Talent would be nice here. Okay, so we got our card draw going, which is good. Down to 20, keeping them in check. But is this going to be enough? I think that's the question we need to ask ourselves here. Is this enough? That's fun. I'm opening the Duskmourn packs, and I'm still not the rooms I'm getting. I need. Ugh. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate for you. Hopefully you'll get those room cards, though. I know that's something you've been wanting to do for a while. Interesting enough, I'm actually out of Mythic cards. I really do need Mythic rares right now, and I'm completely out. Shockingly. But okay, let's see. What do we do here? Okay. Let's try. We're here to make some tokens. Can we get some tokens going? Overlord of the Mistmoors. Do you have an answer, opponent? No, they don't. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so we get to draw another card, which is good. We have our card draw engine now, thankfully, online. So this is good as we can kind of slowly start closing the gap against our opponent. Props to them for using Hilda, though. I actually really like Hilda. We played her now a couple times, both budget and non-budget versions. Okay. Lord of the Mistmoors slowly ticking down, while Urbrass Forge is slowly ticking up. Alright, come on. Come on, opponent. You have plenty of lands. Alright, another tap land. Dance Splendid. I have 10 commons, 4 or 5 uncommons, 1 rare, and 3 mythic wild cards. I'm broke. Ouch. That's terrible. But don't worry. I believe in you, and I know you can definitely get them back. One tip maybe I would give you, and this is something I probably might do on a future stream, is I might start trying to do some more drafting. I'm not fond of drafting personally, but I do need to at least try to do a couple, because I have plenty of tokens, and it probably would be good to actually get them. Okay, so how do we do this here? Okay. We will make our big forge. Opponents. We draw a card. Okay. We will swing here. What do you do, opponents? Do you have an answer? Do they block? Do they do anything? Oh, okay. They turn on their burb. So let's see. Do you have an answer to that, opponents? I'm guessing they do. They have to. Come on, opponents. I know you have an answer. anything? Okay, down. But do they block now? Okay, they do. All right. Well, that's fine. Down to 9. All right. Put down Scavenger's Talent. And we will... Here's how we do this. Make a token of that. We will also pay... Okay, so the sacrifices. Mill. And mill. Okay. Phew. All right, so I think we might be okay. Maybe. Kevin, are you both optimizing your commons and uncommon wildcards to turn them into rares and mythics? Oh, go on. Okay, we get to draw a card, though. Nice. We could still block if we have to against Hilda here, or Fear of Isolation. I'm a little lost on what you're saying there, Kebby. So let me enlighten me, if you will. I'm a little... I saw in a video that you spend your commons on commons in a set, so when opening packs... Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, that's right, that's right. I feel like I should just make a mini video on that at some point. I keep forgetting that before the next set comes out, I always try to tell people, you know, burn up what you got so then you can maximize things later on. We'll have to talk about that again in the future. Let's see. Let's see. How do we do this here? Okay, we'll do it this way. Pump. And... pump. Alright. Alright, opponents. Do you have an answer? You got the block. 2 cards in hand. Did we get there? Nice, we got there. Victory, everybody. Yes. Finally. Whew. All right. First win tonight. Very nice. Oh, before opening your packs of a new set, you're supposed to dump your commons and uncommons before opening them to gain more vault progress. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's what we were trying to talk about. I remember I would tweet this out every so often on Twitter/X, but I've been forgetting to do that. So what is it? We should be getting previews for Ether Drift, I believe, at the end of the month. So at that point, that's usually when I would also start recommending to save up your gold if you haven't done so already. Like, if you're not interested in, like, cracking too many packs, save your gold as much as you can, and then start moving that towards building up as many packs as you can crack open once you get to Ether Drift or any other future set. But yes, Kebby, you are correct. And that goes for everybody else out there, too. So before a new set drops, and then... before you start opening those packs, once Ether Drift, for example, drops, just burn up all of those commons and uncommons as fast as you can. Get whatever you want to get with it. Fill up whatever. So this way they can build up your treasure chest to get you some more wild cards down the line, as an example. So that would actually be the most optimal way. Okay. Okay, before I rant on, let me check. Okay, what did we want to do? Did we want to change anything with this? I don't know if I want to change anything. I think we're okay with what we have. But yes. I say the room cards I'm looking for are Annex, aka the worst version of Phyrexian Arena, and the 6/6 Demon. Actually, the Annex has actually been performing very well in Standard, believe it or not, Dense Planets. A lot of times I've gotten wrecked by that Annex card. It's actually not that bad. It's actually really, really good. I mean, of course, you have to build around it, but it's actually much better than even I thought. All right, so we're going to keep this hand. We have a Wrath and Split Up. We have a Braid for removal. Okay. Oh, we got Day of Judgment too. Okay, so this should be okay. We just need to get to our next land. Let's see. Do we want to keep the Fountain Port? I mean, I guess we might as well. It is a land. We do need it. Yes, sir. Yes, Annex is, honestly, a lot better than I thought when it comes to its use. I greatly underestimated the Annex card. It's actually very, very strong. And if you build with it well, it can actually wreck you if you're not careful. It's wrecked me quite a few times on stream. I'm sure some of you have seen me get destroyed by the Annex. Once an opponent dropped 3 Annex, by turn 5 you get obliterated. Yeah, because the card curves into itself so perfectly with its with mono black mid range. If you're playing in Standard Annex turn 3. Turn 4, you play the I forgot it. It's the Bloodletter Vampire Demon. It curves perfectly into that, and then you unlock part 5 to get that 6/6 Demon token, and you basically put a ton of power onto the field very quickly, as if like, you know, it's no big deal. It's actually very frightening when you think about it. All right, so we have our engine piece on, which is great. Down to 19. Okay. Lose the token. That's not a big deal. All right. So the good news is we have now our card draw edge, which is beautiful for us. All we just need to do is just keep the field clear, whatever opponent throws at us, and we should be good to go. Kebby. Annex is showing up in Ninjas in Pioneer. It has pushed Rakdos into an insane deck. Oh, wait. Are you like Dimir Ninjas? I am out of the loop right now. I probably should look that up. Like, okay, I'm sure you can put up a deck list, or somebody out there will put up a deck list. I'm actually kind of curious to see what that looks like. Wow, Dimir Ninjas is doing good in Pioneer? That's actually kind of sweet. I kind of like hearing that. We haven't played Ninjas in a little while, because last time we played it, it was Kaido, but it was a brawl deck. We did not play Pioneer Ninjas. I should probably look at that maybe in the future. Maybe that'll be our, I don't know, maybe our next deck tech or something, or the next stream, a live stream. I don't know. Now, it looks like our opponent is also, I mean, awkwardly losing their land drops here, so, sorry, opponent, I kind of feel a little bad for you. A little bit, because we've been mana screwed the past couple games, and it's kind of nice that we actually finally have our game plan going here. But okay, so with that, I guess we'll play Scavenger's Talent. Level 2. Ping ourselves. Alright, make a copy of that. Draw some cards. I should feel bad right now, but I honestly don't. I mean, it's nice for once that we finally get things in our favor. Totally not a conspiracy, of course. Totally not a conspiracy. Alright, so we mill him, and we pass. Okay, so, looking good right here. I mean, our opponent finally got their tap land. Again, I should feel bad, but I don't really feel bad. Sacrifice of food. Just a mill for some extra value. Alright, there we go. Brotherhood's End. We don't really need that at all, so this is fine. I'm completely stockpiled on cards for once. we have 5 talents on board here. This is just insane. I'm sorry. This is just hilarious to me. Okay, sure. You know what? I'll just do it. There we go. Woo! 3 cards! I know. I'm being a little stinky right now, but you know what? It's not too often that I get this kind of treatment in Arena, so you know what? I'm going to relish it while I can. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, that value. That value. Look at all that. Mill, mill, mill. Mill in, mill in, mill in. Alright, we'll pass. Wow, I'm overloaded on cards here. Like, I just literally don't need anything here. I guess I'll throw away... What do I not need? Throw away the Abrade. And then we'll throw away Brotherhood's End? Okay, that's fine. We have enough Wraths, that is. We have enough. Opponent not finding lands is sad. I mean, trust me, all of you have seen already. I've had many a match where I have been mana screwed and mana flooded. So, again, I don't try to be too poo-poo-y about it, but I will take it while I can. Hey, a win is a win. And sometimes that does happen in Magic. Sometimes you do get matches where you get mana screwed. It happens to all of us. Even the best players, it happens. Even if you make your decks like the most optimal, sometimes you just end up in bad situations. But it is what it is. And of course, milling them out here is probably not doing them any favors. Alright. Whenever our opponent gives up at some point, we will just get our victory in here. Let's see. You know what? We'll just do it this way. Okay. Make another copy of food. Just all the cards in the world right now. Woo! Feeling good. There we go. Our army of Phyrexian creatures. Obviously, they'll be able to chump block one, but not all of them. That's fine. We still get the mill. Down to 9. Everything else gets sacked. Alright. There we go. I'll find one. Now with a full set of Thoughtseize, I'm definitely trying to make Esper Runes work at least in the sideboard. Okay. Well, hopefully that works out for you, Densplinit. I mean, I know it isn't a pricey deck, but it sounds like it'll be very, very sweet. I look forward to seeing what you got. Okay, so with that, what do we drop here? I think we can get rid of... Let's see, I don't even know what I want to get rid of here. I guess we'll get rid of a Day of Judgment. Oh, we got to get rid of 2 cards. Okay. Brotherhood's End? Okay. Okay. Opponent is hanging in there, so I give him credit for at least fighting the good fight. So, props to you, opponent. I will give you that. Oh, Kebby, thanks again for the link there. Appreciate that. Yeah. I don't really feel as bad as I like to think I do. Kebby GC, see, as a very bad player myself, it gives me the perk of never getting mana screwed. Yeah. Densman, it kind of sucked. I dropped my phone and it cracked pretty bad, but it's fine, it works. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of phone did you have? Wow, ouch. It's been a while since I've dropped a phone and it cracked, so... Oh, I hate when that happens, though. Hopefully it wasn't, like, too bad, where it, like, makes your phone look unreadable. I'm so sorry, opponents. This is going to be a complete blowout here. Okay, we'll pump this up. We will pump this up to... Alright. Here we go. All of the value. All of the value. But again, opponent wants to stay in this, so... Thanks, opponent, for that. Oh, we got smashed so hard. Again, I'm sorry, opponents. But hey, you know what? I'll take the win. Victory still is mine, so yay. Oh, man. Wow, it's been a long time since I've actually had a blowout that hard on someone, so I'll take it. Victory is there. Nice. Hane Lowland Levison. Hi there. Welcome, my fiery friend from YouTube. Thanks again for joining us today. Hopefully, again, you're enjoying the content where you're at. All right, so with that, we will jump right into our next match. Playing some best of 3 in Standard today with Mardu tokens, or simply, I'm just going to call it nothing fancy, just token control. The whole point, as you see today, is making all the tokens in the world, just get some value, draw cards, mill out our opponent, and just find our way to victory. But thanks again for joining us today. Hopefully, again, you're having a wonderful evening wherever you're at. Bring back the indestructible Nokia. Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on that. Yeah. See, back when I first got a phone in the olden year of 2005, yes, 20 years ago was when I got my first phone. Wow, I'm super old, by the way. Yes. In 2005, back when phones actually were durable. Like, literally, you could toss, like, a Nokia or any of those other brick phones around the room, and they would never crack or break. It's wild how far we've come since then. But yeah, it's pretty interesting when I think about it. Okay, Hane. Yes, love token decks. Well, I'm glad you're here because you're definitely going to see some pretty awesome stuff today. At least I hope I'll try to put on a good show here. I mean, we kind of had, again, that little borked moment where I tried to do some, we tried to stream for the first 30 minutes and then my stream pooped out here. As long as this stream holds up, we should be okay. But I think I kind of figured out one of the issues I was trying to look at, and I'm going to have to test it again with something else in the future. But okay, opponent here is playing with some life gain and drain with Elias Ilkor. We've played with this card before in the past. At least we had a deck tech with it. So, powerful card. Oh. Wait, what is our opponent playing? They're playing... Okay, they're playing with Ruby? Is it a legendary deck? Okay. Well, I could jam with that. That's cool. Okay, opponent. Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. Overlord of the Mistmorse. So, how do we do this here? I guess this is the turn where we play Overlord of the Mistmorse. Ping ourselves. Okay. Make some tokens. The impending Overlord is coming. But is it going to be enough? Can we stabilize here? Opponent is playing with Plaza of Heroes, so I'm not sure how their deck might look, but I'm kind of curious to see what their deck list is. It's times like this I kind of wish I could talk to my opponent because I would be like, oh yeah, show me what you got, opponent. This actually looks kind of interesting. I kind of like where this deck is going. Very different from other stuff. Opponent. Boo. Bad opponent. Alright. Well, we still have a token, so it's not like this is the worst. If we can just get back... If we can just get a land, we can actually bring back our Overlord and make it stronger. I mean, as long as I can get that land. Hopefully I can. Dense Planet. It had to be in the dead of night when I was using it to get through the bathroom. It fell on the ceramic plate floor. Oh, ouch. Alright, I'm sorry. Hopefully, again, it wasn't like... Is your phone still usable? Is it still, like, is it across the screen? Is it on the side? Is it the chipped corner? Cookie. Not mine, but I saw a legendary deck with Roxanne that was so fun. Oh, that's right. I actually have been wanting to play with Roxanne, but I kind of keep forgetting that she's a card, so I keep forgetting I should probably play her at some point. Alright. The Invasion of Tovala. Oh, Tovala. I cannot say words right now. Okay, so... I want to see if I can try to flip this. Okay, hit it for 2. Okay, so opponents, got an Overlord out. But even if they blow it up, we have another invasion just in case. Okay. What do you got, opponents? Show me what you got. No witnesses. Wow. Well, that's annoying. But it's okay. This is fine, everybody. This is fine. We still have backup options here. Daedrun Hazarets. Alright. Bit of a scary one, but that's okay. So, here's what we do this. Invasion of Tovala, number 2. Overlord of the Mistmores is back for another round. That's right, opponents. You're going to have to fight through our Overlord again. Do they have an answer, though? They have 3 cards in hand, though, so I'm curious. Cookie, you could have attacked the face since the next turn they were going to destroy it anyway. Not that it matters now. Oh. I mean, you're not wrong on that one. Honestly, I'm a little greedy right now. I want to flip Invasion Tovala so bad right now. I want to get that done because if we can get that, then maybe we have a better shot here of getting through our opponents. Okay, opponents. So they're going to try to start doing some shenanigans here with Joda and with Dejero and Hazarat. We'll see, though. Wait, okay, so how does this work? Okay, so when it attacks... Okay, so they can exile... Alright, so here they're going to start triggering their stuff and shenanigans. We'll go off. Let's see. Do they have their answer? Did they get an answer? Are we in the danger zone again? Are we in danger of getting blown up? We'll see. Let's see. Dense Blend. It's usable. And damage, left side is like 20%. The right side is cracks. And yeah, it's usable because it's Samsung. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like it's too bad, but hopefully, again, it won't cost you anything too much in the future. Okay. We'll take the card out. Do you have an answer, though, opponents? We got Rada Drobic. So they're going to try to make some tokens, shenanigans. Oh, okay. Okay, so protected for a turn. Still annoying, but that's okay. So here's how we do this here. Just one swing. We flip this. The Broken Sky. So we now have tokens that can do some extra power. Overlord returns again for round 3. And pay the 3 life. Wait, hold on a second. Pass. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Well, at least we're going white here now. So, see? This is the other game plan I had for you. So, in case if we cannot get the value immediately, we do have, technically, the invasion to flip. Okay, so we can't have our opponent here do their thing. So, let's see. We'll throw away our Brotherhood's End. Cookie. I think the deck I saw, it's exactly the one an opponent is playing. Oh, here comes the Itali. Oh, that's right. The Itali is what they're trying to get to. Okay. Well, they did protect their card, so we'll see. Okay. Dejero does its thing. Very annoying, by the way. Oh, I have to go. Sorry, I wish I could have stayed longer. Might come back later if I can. Well, thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate you doing that. So maybe we'll see you again in another day, my fiery friend. Take care. Have a good night. Meanwhile, let's see. Okay, so with that, we will block here, and block here, and block here. Okay. Well, they're all out of, thankfully, their Plaza of Heroes, so Joda's going to die. Can't have Joda survive, though. Go up to 13. Rajadrabic does its thing. Joda comes now back as a token, which is, again, annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, they had another Joda. Oh, come on. Opponent. Boo. Alright, well, they have another way to protect themselves, which is beyond disgusting. But okay. We're going to find a way to still try to get there, everybody. Okay, so we will flip another one. Okay. Yeah, it's basically a legendary cascade. But if maybe we could flip some more of our invasion of Tovolas, we can maybe build up a token army. So maybe that might be our way out, since we're kind of in an awkward spot here. And then let's see. We can make, if we have to, with the Mirex, or the Fountain Port, I should say, we can make a token, so that might help. We'll pass here, though. Alright. Opponents. Nice. Some 4-1 tokens at least will keep us at least somewhat alive. Yes, that's exactly the deck. It goes off so hard. Yeah, it does. I'm honestly not a fan of stuff like this. It's not my thing. I guess again, this is why I'm like an old school player where I'm used to just playing it, you know, the cheap way. But our opponent is about to go off right here and do their disgusting things. Alright. Alright, they're doing their exile shenanigans. Opponents. Nothing really, but okay. And they still have a pretty gnarly board here. Goldforge Thoptrix, alright. So it gives the whole board protection. And then, let's see. And then I guess we'll create... Pay 1. Make a fish token. Just so at least to block. That's why you calling me dirty in front of me. I love these decks. Oh, yeah. This is your style of play, isn't it? But hey, that's fine. Our opponent here is going to do their shenanigans. I mean, the good news, at least with this, is they don't have any trample, so we can chump block at least for a little bit longer. So, we just need to just keep ourselves alive here a bit. Let's see. All right, so with that, we're at 18. So, we block with the fish. We will, let's see, one... Okay, okay. Thinking here, thinking. Block Rajadrabic. It's 26. 17. Block that one. Okay. I think this might be okay. Okay. I think we got it. At least I think we do. Alright. We go down to 3, but we do gain a bunch of life back. So, what we do here now is we'll have to sack the clue to draw a card. That's what we'll have to do. Yes, we got to break the clue. Our only hope right now is we need Sunfall. Sunfall gets us out of this completely. If we can get it. Come on, deck. Show me some love. Not quite. Not quite. Alright. Okay, well, in a braid. But, I mean, that's still just not enough. So, let's see. Alright. We can make some... We can get a food token out of it, but that's still not enough for us. Okay, so... Swing here. Swing here. Okay. Opponents? Do you block with the Goldforge Thoptrix? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, I'm completely dumb. I probably should have blown up this first. Oh, jeez. All right. Yep. I should have done this first. Can't believe I did that. Well, this is why, again, I'm not a very good Magic player, everybody. Not a very good player at all. So. Alright. Well, I mean, the best we could do here is just do 3 damage, go get some life. Make a fish. KBG, wish you the best. Going to record some Pioneer Ponza. I'm ready to receive the hate mail. Oh, Ponza. Oh, that is really dirty. But that's actually something we haven't done on this channel yet. I should do a land destruction deck at some point. But hopefully that works out for you, Kebby. have fun. Take care and enjoy that. Oh man, that does give me an idea though. We do need to do at least some kind of land destruction deck at some point. At some point we will do that. Dance Planet. Even when I play, I prefer old school grinder decks, aka slowly but surely getting the value while streamrolling my opponent into mush. Yeah, that's mostly, again, my style. But sadly, that just did not turn out the way it did today. Oh well, it's okay. We're still going to hopefully get through this. I mean, this is only still game 1, by the way. We still have possibly 2 more games to go. Alright, so, can we still at least sponge the hit? That's all we got to do here is... block, block, block. Block, block, block. Okay. I think that should be okay. Maybe. Will people in your chat like a land destruction deck? Good question. We actually never done one, so I can't really say, but hopefully they do. I know it's one of those things that I want to talk about at some point, about like how land destruction is always seen as a frowned upon style of Magic gameplay. Cookie, see how you also like those dirty decks. Is Ponza honestly dirty though, Cookie? I would say that's a good question though. It's one of those decks that I know some people don't like, but I think it does, at least in my opinion, I feel like land destruction should be a thing again, because ramp has gotten out of control in Magic. There's so many different ways you can ramp it, not only basic lands now, but regular, like, multicolored lands, dual lands. You can ramp pretty much anything now. So why can't we have land destruction normalized again in Magic? That's my question. I know Wizards hates it, but I think they really should normalize it again. At least, that's my opinion. Okay, so... Invasion of Tovolar number... Wait, is this number 4 already? Let's see, so we have... Oh my goodness! This is the 4th one. We'll be able to flip, hopefully, just one now. Okay. So... The Overlord has returned again, everybody, for the 4th time. Woo! Alright. We will also, I guess, Scavenger's Talent? Wait, do we want to do that? Actually, hold on. Surveil. Let's see what we get. Come on. Okay, Bitter Triumph. No, we need the Sunfall. We need to find the Sunfall. Okay, so. I can't attack yet, so we're just going to have to hold off for a moment here. But we do get some tokens. So we are stabilizing. This is a very interesting match, by the way. I did not think we were going to survive this long against our opponent here, but here we are. And our opponent is getting really cheeky now with their attacks. They're getting frisky. Gain 3 with food. Yes, we will definitely do that. I probably should have done that earlier, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Gain some life. Okay, so we're at 14 stable. All right, so... Okay, blocking here. Trying to put all my brain power into this block. So... block the dragon token. We will block that Joda. Okay, we need to... Okay. Block here. I would like for at least one token to survive. Just one token at least can get us... Wait, no, hold on. The Joda. Okay, so... Wait, did we survive? Wait, no, we can't. Hold on. 30. No, we have to block again. So let's see. So that leaves us with... Okay. Don't block the 2/2. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Wow, I'm messing up here. Should I... Wait, do I block the... Should I block the 2/2 at all with the Overlord, or should I just keep the Overlord alive? Hold on. Okay. Wait, I think I get it right. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess up right here. We're going to find out right now. Did my math work out correctly? I guess we'll find out right here. Okay. Woo! Still stable. Sort of. Maybe. That was a big swing on our opponent's hand there. Alright. Forest. Gwenna. Another card I absolutely hate, but okay. Let's see. They make a token. Come on, Sunfall. Sunfall gets me out of this. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay, so... let's gain life. Come on, deck. I need something here. Just give me that life. But I don't think we're going to get out of this, everybody. Man, we just could not get that Sunfall. Okay, but definitely for sure, once we get to game 2, we are definitely going to have to get that Sunfall, the extra copy, out of our deck. But okay, so... is there even any point to swinging right now? Sack the food for life. Okay, yeah. So, let's see. Alright. Alright. Is there any way out of this? I can't... I don't think I could survive the next hit. There's nothing else I really have. I mean, I'll make some tokens. Oh, jeez. I don't know. No, I was saying... sadly, you did that instead of drawing. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's true. I can make it... I can at least attack with the Overlord to make some tokens. It won't do too much, but at least it gives me something to block. Oh, boy. Okay. Swing to make the tokens. Make 2 4/4s. Or 4/1s, I should say. Opponent will obviously block with their biggest creature. Not that it surprises me. Okay. So we will lose the Overlord, but we do at least get a little bit here. Dense Planet. Okay, I gotta sleep. It's like almost 6 a.m. Bye. Yep, you definitely should be sleeping now, Dense Planet. But take care. Have a good night. Well, hopefully, again, we'll see you again next time when I'm streaming. Maybe later this week. Okay, so... I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to survive this. Like, there's... I mean, I can make some more tokens. And if it weren't for the lifelink, I probably would have been dead a while ago. But some way, somehow, we're still in here. Okay, so let's see. Is it over? I just not have been able to get a control of this match at all. Okay, so they have another Elias. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is game right here, everybody. Even if I block everything, there's really no way out of this. I mean, the only other thing I could think of right now is, what? Sacrifice the... oh, actually, I guess I could sacrifice the food. I mean, it doesn't really do much else, but alright. Alright. Yeah. They're hitting me too hard. But okay, we know for sure the Sunfall needs to come in for the next game. Down. But even after all that, still got minus 20. Ouch. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so definitely for sure, of course, Sunfall is coming in. No doubt there. We will need to then get Split Up and take out the Brotherhood's End. Because that did not help us out at all. Let's see. Get Lost will come in as well. Let's see. Is this the high noon match? Oh, you meant the fish. Yes. Well, even with the fish, we still wouldn't have made it. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I guess maybe this is the high noon match. Bring in another Overlord, I would think would help us out. Let's see. I don't know if the Archangels are going to help us out that much. They don't do enough damage. So drop those. Let's see. I don't know if the Abrades also are going to help either. So maybe those probably get dropped? I'm not sure. Okay. Or is this... no, I don't know if Archangel Elspeth helps us out here. Oh, actually, maybe she might help out because she can turn our creatures flying. Maybe that might be helpful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this overall. But we'll give this a try. Okay, so with that, and just letting everybody know right now, time-wise, we did lose a little bit of time with the whole shenanigans earlier when I tried to stream earlier and things just kind of piddled out. So this is going to remind everybody it's going to be a smaller stream, but I still appreciate you guys hanging in there. I guess it's pretty much this whole match is going to be just the whole stream, I suppose, but okay. All right, so with our health here, we've got the invasion, of course. We got to get lost for removal. Bitter Triumph also is here for removal. I think we'll have to keep this because we have removal already in hand. So we want to keep that. Okay. Cave of Kolios. We don't need another one right now. We need to start drawing into our action. Thankfully, we do have some cheaper wraths, so we'll try to keep those. If we could just get to them, we should be okay. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, so with that, Battlefield Forge. Scavenger's Talent. Let me just reach for something real quick. Opponents. Okay. Another Battlefield Forge, which is fine. I guess we'll put down Caretaker's Talent now. So, we did get our talents on board now, which is good. Okay, opponents. Anytime now. Anytime now. Come on. Anytime now. Alright. Opponents. Okay, they got a tap land. Okay, so cave down. I guess at this point we'll just start ticking up Scavenger's Talent. And we'll play Caretaker's Talent. Okay. Alright. They're both level 2. Oh, yes. Mario 64 had a great soundtrack, by the way. Thanks for reminding about that. Plaza of Heroes coming down. Opponent's going to be doing some shenanigans soon. So far, nothing. But we do have plenty of removal, so we are in a good spot. We just need to get to a point where that will be relevant. Level 3. Okay, so our talents are right where we want them to be. We just need to start generating tokens. If we can just get at least one token to go off, we should be able to then just start snowballing and getting all of our stuff out. But we'll see. Cookie, one of the games I love from my childhood. Ah, yes. Way back when I streamed like 5 years ago. Wow, it's really been that long since I've been doing this. Okay. But yes. And at one point, Magic wasn't actually turning out very well for me on the channel, so I actually started doing streams of just retro games. And I remember I did stream for a little while some of the other games like Mario 64 and stuff like that. Maybe in the future, I might do that for the Patreon. Maybe we'll do like a Patreon stream, or maybe just depending on how people feel. I might just do a stream where I just randomly decide, you know what, we'll just play some Mario today. That's what we'll do. I think maybe I'll do that. Okay. We will pay the ward too. Much as expensive as that is. That's fine. We got to keep the board clear. Cannot afford to have our opponent do their thing. Because this is actually pretty gnarly. Although I feel like this card's going to have a breakout success once we get to Tarkir. Okay, Radhadrabic coming in. Radhadrabic also has War 2, which is going to be very annoying, but we can get around all of this. We just need one token producer. Alright. Wow, opponent actually did cash it in. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Alright. Sadly... Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a better idea here. Okay, so with that, Bitter Triumph. We'll throw away the Overlord. Pay the Ward 2 on top of that, but that's okay. We can do this. Nice. All right. Raw drawback is down. So this leads us now to a turn where we'll have Invasion come out, and then we'll be able to create a ton of tokens. Cookie, I was going through your clips once, and I saw that you stream Mario Maker too. Yeah, for a brief time, I ended up doing just like retro game stuff where I was going to do Mario Maker, old school like Super Nintendo games. But at some point, maybe I might try to do that as a stream. And I would probably have to ask everybody out there, like, would you like to see me stream other things besides Magic? Because I definitely can. I have still my other equipment, so I can hook up if I need to, like my Switch. Or I can play some stuff on my PC. Don't get me wrong, I do like playing Magic. But sometimes it is kind of nice to kind of just mix it up a little bit and play other things. But yeah, I have a really, really buried stream underneath there. I thought I got rid of that stream, by the way. But okay. I think it's still there, I guess. Okay, so here's how we do this. So, Invasion of Tovola. Opponent. Alright, so it does go. So this is great. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so we get our tokens. Oh, it was a clip. That's why. Alright. That's fair. I thought I got rid of that one, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want that stuff existing. I just wanted to kind of give myself a bit of a clean slate, because that was also kind of a experimental time for myself, if you will. Go for the throat. Okay. So we make a food token. Not my intention to see something you didn't want to. No, it's okay. I just thought I deleted all that stuff. I guess I didn't. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. Okay, our opponent is going to start going off here. And he's got Hajar, 2 Hajars. Very annoying, by the way. But we can still find a way to get around them. All we have to do is just blow up these cards, and we should be able to just do our thing. Okay, opponent is swinging. We're not going to block. Our opponent has a ton of different ways of protecting their plan, but we will find a way to round it. Okay, Rith. Very annoying. Okay. So. Elegant Parlor. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a trickier turn here. Oh, the Day of Judgment. Okay, so that'll help us out. Okay, so here's how we do this. Our opponent is going to sacrifice. And then we will... Okay, so with that... There we go. Okay, I think we got it now. Pay the ward 2. Nice. Okay, there we go. That was our real target, actually. Okay. Much better. Okay. So the reason why we did that was we wanted to flip Invasion of Tovolar here. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. 4D move, everybody. There we go. There we go. And we get to draw the Wrath. Okay. We're looking much better this game. Much better. Opponents? Probably going to play the Hajar. I mean, they can swing too if they want to. That's fine. Are they going to protect it with Plaza Heroes? Are they going to spend all that just to keep that alive? Opponents? Maybe? Oh, that is a clip right there. I should definitely clip that. Okay, note to self for later. Okay. Well, we make another food token out of that, and we get to draw a card. Beautiful. All right. Hey, it's working. It's working. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, that's annoying, but that's fine. So here's how we do this. Split up. Wait. Double check. Wait, hold on. Double check. Okay. So tapped creatures. So that's gone. Finally. Let's see. We'll sacrifice the clue token. Mill our opponent. Ooh. We got rid of that destroy evil. Whew. Crisis averted there. Okay. So with that, let us play it up to 3. All right. Make a token. Okay. So with that, let us... We're actually going to sacrifice these 3 just to bring back all of that. There we go. Much better. Look at all that. Tokens for days. Mill, mill, mill. There we go. Now we're in better control of this match. And we got the high noon coming up too. So this should slow down our opponent completely, because now we have enough value where we should be able to just overwhelm our opponent here. I mean, granted, they can protect their... they can protect us again, but we have flyers now, so we should be able to just fly over them. Opponent will get to see what they're coming up with in a bit, but that's okay. Yes, so the high noon is... It is time. All right, there we go. So now, this should slow down our opponent completely. Let's see. All right, so with that, we actually don't even need to swing with the Overlord. All we just need to do is just start getting our value here. Opponents, do you have an answer? I mean, your flyer will be coming in, but not before we start gaining some life here. Okay, down to 16. So we go up to 25. Make a token. Draw a card. Decline. All right. Nice. Very nice. See? The deck does work, everybody. Told you all. Okay. So, also I did want to remind everyone that with the time right now that we have, I'm going to have to take care of actually a little bit of an errand after this. That's because I'm actually starving. So I actually do want to get some food. But in order for me to do that, I will have to end this eventually. Probably after this whole match is done, is probably when we're going to actually end the stream. Again, I do apologize. I didn't want the stream to be super short, but it is what it is. So, thanks again for hanging in there, everybody that is watching. If you do want to see, and you do want to support in the future, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe for those of you that are watching on the replay, so you don't miss on any of the gameplay, booster pack openings, deck techs, and so much more. We have, of course, a Discord if you want to join that and become part of our group of growing fiery friends. We also have, of course, if you do want to, for those that are super duper dedicated, we do have, of course, Patreon, where we get to put up all of our unique, not on available on YouTube content. We have some bonus videos there, some experimental stuff that I've been messing around with. So that's all on there for all y'all. So with that, okay, so how do we do this here? I guess Overlord block here and rise here. He's going to have to sacrifice that. That's an easy sacrifice for our opponent there. Okay. No surprise. Well, that's fine. We lose a token, but that's not a big deal for us. All right, opponent. Draw another card. Okay, so I think I think that should be it actually right there. This should be game. So let's see. With that, we will... Okay. I guess we play Biza now. Biza coming down. For no real value, but I do like the fact that we can just swing here. Make some more tokens. Opponent, what do you block? Do you block with the Goldforge Soptrix? Oh, you do. All right. Down to 7. Nice. They are still life gaining and draining, which is very annoying, but I think at this point we can safely get rid of this. Mill. All right. That's out of the way. All right, and then decline. Oh, you're right. Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, we still basically won the game here. We got the victory no matter what, so. All right, so we'll take that. Do we want to change anything? I don't know if I actually want to change anything. I think we're good with what we have. There's nothing really we need to switch out. Everything should be... We should be good to go with this. Yeah, let's keep this. All right, here we go. Win or lose. We will see how well this does. Okay. Opponent's still thinking about it. But I think we should be fine with what we have. I'm pretty happy with how the deck turned out. Definitely the deck feels a lot better in best of 3 versus best of 1. All right. Well, again, while our opponent is thinking of stuff up here right now, so I think with all of the snafu, I'm probably going to delete the old 30-minute stream, and I'll probably pretend like that didn't exist. So I think that's the game plan now. And then this stream that we have right now, a short one, but we'll keep this one up, of course, on YouTube. So this will be the replay one for later today. Once I'm done with this, later tonight, of course, I'm going to start working on our next of the first of 4 color deck techs. I'll show you a little sneak peek of that once we're done with this stream. So those of you that stick around to the very end, you'll get a chance to see what we're really, really cooking up in the future. Little One 5. What a fun-looking deck. Oh, thanks again for joining us. Welcome, my new fiery friend. Hopefully, again, you're having fun. Our opponent right now is taking their time to look at what they want to do to sideboard us. So we did the 4D chess move here of we didn't change anything. So our opponent's probably trying to rearrange themselves to outdo us. But so far, the deck actually feels really, really good. But yeah, glad you enjoy the deck. We have a deck list up for this one. And I'll put it up, of course, in the description for this on Twitch and on YouTube. So there will be links if you do want this. If you also want another link to it, again, this will also go into the Discord too. If I forget, I do apologize, but I will have something up on Discord for this. If nothing else, I'll probably just link the whole video itself. So that'll be up as well. Either way, we will get something up there for you. Okay, so we can't cast anything with this hand. This is really awkward. All right, so mulligan, come on, deck. A little heavy on the lands, but I guess this is doable. We can make this work. Okay, so as far as what we drop, we'll drop the Sulphurous Springs. So otherwise we can cast everything. Okay, with that, we'll play the Plains and pass. Okay, so turn 2, High Noon will slow down our opponent completely. Oh, ooh, we got the Sunfall. Nice, that'll be great for later. That will be our choice for later. High Noon. So this now slows down everybody. So now everybody has to play 1 card. They can only cast 1 thing at a time. Let's see. Is that enough to keep us in the game and buy us the time we need to build up our game plan? Okay. Malira. I haven't seen anybody play Malira. All right. Well, I mean, that's a choice. Caretaker's Talent. So, if we can get down at least 1 more land, the Overlord should be able to then just hold the fort down until we can finally start doing our thing. Elias, down again. Okay, that's a choice. An annoying, very annoying choice, but it's still good. YouTube algorithm just pushed you onto my feed, so I thought I'd pop in. Oh, yay! Thank you, YouTube, for actually doing something that helps me out. So glad you joined me. I do appreciate that. Although I'm also kind of disappointed that Twitch, you would think you jumping onto Twitch would mean that Twitch would be the one pushing me out, not YouTube. But I mean, I'll take that. I appreciate that. Yay. All right. Level 2. I actually probably should screen cap that just for reference. It's actually interesting now that you brought that up, little one, that you actually found me from YouTube, but you're watching on Twitch. Very interesting. Still trying to figure out all this algorithm stuff for myself, just to see if I can try to make myself a little bit better at what I do. But I still appreciate your support. Yes, manifesting a land. I need a land. A white land would help me out here. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's great. That'll do. Okay, so with that, we will play. Okay, how do we do this here? I guess Biza is going to be our play here. This, of course, will catch us up with everything. Biza gives us everything we need. Gives us land. Actually, wait, no, it won't give us land. Gives us stabilization. Life gain. Gives us tokens for card draw and card draw. So, nice. Biza's good. And that gives us also a Blazemire Verge, so if things fall apart here, like if we have to chump block right now, we can Sunfall the whole board. So we are at least within what we need. Phew, okay. Autodrobic too. Okay. This might be the turn we might have to sacrifice Biza just in order to keep everything off the field. So, I think that's going to be the game plan right now is, okay. We will block here, block here, block here. If our opponent gets rid of the Hajar, that's fine. Will he do it? Will he do it? Opponent? He's thinking. Thinking. Alright. They do it. Alright. Damage? Wow, okay. They did not sacrifice a jar. Okay. I mean, yes, it makes a little copy, which is beyond annoying, but that's okay. We don't care about that right now because we did get what we needed. So with that, we will... Okay, we're just going to swing with Biza. Because we're going to lose Biza in just a moment anyway. Oh, uh-oh. Arena is saying right now we are running out of time. Well, our opponent has less time than we do. So they are getting the warning, though. I forgot that these matches in Best of 3 are timed, so that way we don't take forever. Okay, so with that, here we go, everybody. This is what I wanted. Sunfall. We got a Sunfall off today. Even if our opponent does sacrifice a jar, which they don't, whole board's clear, and we get a token to draw. Nice. Phew. Oh, man. That was close. Our opponent still has a lot of cards in hand, but at least that buys us time. So here's how we do this now. Scavenger's Talent. We will... Actually, hold on. Wait. Oh, that's right. That was actually our one play. Okay, well that's fine. We will... Let's see how to do this here. Level 2. Turn you on. No attacks yet. Okay, so yeah. Opponent's clock is ticking, but also we don't have that much time. We have 3 minutes ahead of our opponent here, but they are closing in. Okay, opponent is disgustingly going to blow up. I'm sorry, not blow up. Beef up their whole hand again. Boo. But okay. We're not in danger, but we are in a little bit of a bad spot. Okay, so I think I'm just going to have to let that token go. So we make another food token, but we do draw a card out of that, which is fine. Ooh, the get loss is good. That is nice. That is very nice. So with that. So... Actually, wait. Oh, man. I wish I had another white source. Another white source would have been perfect here. Because with that... Well, actually, hold on. Wait, no. We'll play regular Overlord. Overlord for full power. That will draw some cards. We can chump block for a turn. Impending Overlord would get lost. Yeah? They have the Terror Sunder also. So that also might get rid of Overlord. But that's... Well, let's see. We'll see what they do. As long as I have a chump blocker, we can still buy ourselves time. Okay, they got another land. Wow, this is really going to come down to the wire, isn't it? Alright. So they play Rith. Okay, so with that, we will block here the Overlord and Atraxa with 1. But when it does die, we make a food, we get to draw another card, so this is good. We're still hanging in there. Ooh, another Sunfall. That'll be good for later. But right now, we probably just could use a regular Wrath. So with that, we will... Oh, wait, I forgot. We don't have another Wrath right now. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to blow up the whole board then. All right, so with that... Swing, make them tokens. This is mostly for the card draw. Nothing more. Opponents? Do you block? I mean, you're going to have to block. That just gives you free life. Okay. We do get to make another food token. And this is now we can Sunfall. So, Sunfall again. Phew! Okay. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I have an Urbrass Forge. Well, I'm dumb. It's okay. Sorry, Cookie. I'm disappointing you right now. Not the best when it comes to this, but okay. I gotta learn to sequence my stuff a little better here. So, at least we can get lost this. Alright, so that's gone. Phew, okay. Not gonna lie, that having the High Noon has been helping out quite a bit here. So let's see. Okay, wait. So then maybe I would ask your advice here. Which one should I have? I can get tokens off of any of these cards, but what would be better? Overlord, Biza can stabilize us. Urbras can start building up value. What would be what's the play here? Okay, that's right. Well, we can't play Urbras because we have the High Noon out still. Okay, so let's see. I guess we can also turn on the Incubator. And then level 2. Down to 34. Okay. Sacrifice 3 food tokens. Bring back Overlord. Nice. There we go. Much better. Make some more tokens. Draw some cards. There we go. Yeah, the value train here, everybody. Whew. Okay, so this is honestly why I'm really happy I have High Noon in the deck. We can get around having to cast certain things and just bring them onto the battlefield. Meanwhile, our opponent is going to have to kind of wait a little bit to kind of get their stuff off here. They have a Terra Sunder. That's the only card I'm kind of wondering when they're going to cast that, because that's going to be their one card they're going to use to try to get out of either High Noon or turn off any one of our value plans here. But I guess it depends on what our opponent's going to do here. I suppose they could also use Terra Sunder if they really wanted to against Overlord here, and that'll exile it completely. But I'm not sure what... Oh, they have Day of Judgment. Alright, well, that's annoying. They have Wraths too, but that's fine. We still have ways around their stuff. Okay, so this time around, I think Urbras Forge is now going to come in. And also, this keeps up mana open if we need to sack this for value. Opponent. Is this the turn? Okay, so they do the Terra Sunder. Okay. I'll put this. And then... Hold on. Wait, can I play anything on instant speed? I'll just wait. We'll just wait. We will wait. Decline. But then Invasion to bring back the High Noon? Oh, that's true too. Timeless Lotus. Well, we'll see. They cast their one card here. Volatile Faults. I guess we'll get rid of the Plaza Heroes. Just a single copy of that. And then mill them again. They're halfway through their deck. So, let's see. Got the 2 Kth points Fiery Power. Yes. Yes. We'll see. Come on, deck. We can get through this, everybody. We can. We can still get through this. All right, draw another card. Okay, so with that, our turn again. All right, so what do we get back? Okay, so I think the best way we can do this is, how do we, okay, trying to figure out the best value here for our plan. Put the mountain down first. Let's see. If I sack High Noon, bring it back with the Invasion to keep our opponent locked down. How much is that? It's 5 mana. Then Urbras Forge can come in. Wait, no, let's see. Oh, I have Treasure too. Okay, so. Actually, you know what? No, actually, hold on. Overlord for full power. Make the tokens. They're 4/3s. We will draw another card. Okay, I think we got this now. Okay, so they go for the throat. That's annoying, but this is fine. Make another food token. We get the split up. Okay. Okay, and then decline. Okay, so reason why I didn't do this just yet is I wanted to see what they were going to try to do here. And we also have a Bitter Triumph now. Opponents. So if they cast that, that does provide us now with an option here. 27. We could mill them out too. But again, the timer is working against both of us now. So we're going to have to start speeding this up a little bit more. Oh, I realize also, Bitter Triumph can throw away a card if we need to. So that might help us out too. Okay, discard a card. We will throw away a Forge. Okay, board's still clear. And then go from here. Okay, got another Forge. Shadowy Backstreet. Did we throw anything in there? Okay, we'll keep the Bitter Triumph up on there. And then... Urbrass Forge. These are both maxed out. Make a token. The 3/3. Get the Bitter Triumph. Swing here. Okay, we're making progress. I will definitely say, this has actually been a pretty good match for our opponent. So, win or lose, I'm actually really happy with how this match is going. This has definitely kind of been much more enjoyable than I thought. Let's see. Nothing yet. We'll wait. I might start sacking stuff next turn to speed up the milling, because we're actually pretty close to milling out our opponent here, which actually would be hilarious if it does work. Okay. Hazard again. Okay. Discard again another card. Throw away an Elegant Parlor. Denied opponents. We are getting there. We're so close. Oh, man. So close here. Okay. We'll actually sacrifice the food to mill him out just a little bit here. Also, this is to help us stabilize. Okay, pass. Put down the plains. Urbrass Forge. Make 2 tokens. Draw a card. All right. Oh, wait, we got another Bitter Triumph. Okay, that's good. We still keep the board going. Down to 16. We're getting there. Oh, man, if we mill him out, I'm going to laugh if this actually works. 20. And then, well, I guess might as well do it now. Get back Giza. The milling plan's actually working. Oh my goodness, we're actually getting there. We're actually getting there. So, they're down to 11. Wow. Did we beat our opponent here? Go for the throat. I mean, that's fine. We don't care that he gets exiled. We don't care at all. All right. I think this is it, everybody. I think this is it. We finally got there with him. I think we finally did it. Good game, opponents. Good game. Down to 3. I don't think they have anything else they could realistically do. So, invasion. We will bring back... Let's see. I don't even know what I want at this point. You know what? Urbrass Forge. Number 2. Good game, opponents. The milling plan worked. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. Yes, look at that. 7. You know what? We're going to sacrifice 3 permanents. And finish the milling. Yes! Victory! Oh my goodness, this actually worked. I'm so glad this worked out. Yes, I'm so glad we got this in turn. Bingo! Oh man. Oh, I felt so good about that one. Oh man, what an amazing match that was. Wow. Jeez, down to the wire on that one. Whew. I can't believe that one. That one literally took the whole stream basically. But wow, what an amazing match. Now see, that was what I love. Oh, and not to poo-poo here, but come on, Arena, fix that UI here. But okay, you get the idea, everybody. Wow, that was beautiful. Oh man. We went over a little bit longer than I was anticipating about that one, but I'm going to, of course, end the stream in a bit, but we couldn't just let that match go. Man, what an amazing match. See, this is why I love playing Magic. Oh, man. That was so much fun. Woo! Oh, man. I'm so glad we got that one. I'm really happy that we kind of just reset the stream and we managed to get that one online. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead. Let's wrap this up. because I'm actually starving right now, and I probably should be getting some food for myself because I've actually gone almost now, 8-9 hours without food. I am dying over here. Okay, so let's wrap this up real quick. Little one, yes. Glad you saw that one too. You saw, man, this deck can really cook. Okay, wait. Oh, come on, Arena. Okay. Do apologize that Arena's trying to be all kooky right here, but we're going to try to get through this real quick, and I'll try to ignore this, but I'll also try to highlight the cards. Okay, so wrapping this up real quick. Let me know in the comments below, everyone, whether you're watching right now live or if you're watching this on the replay. Do you like this deck? Would you play this deck in any way, shape, or form? Truth be told, I actually like this deck. I actually am really surprised at how well it did. I'm honestly really happy for that. Oh, Little Ronins, thanks again for following. Appreciate you with that support. Now you really are a true fiery friend of this channel. But okay, yes, let's show you real quick. So, Scavenger's Talent, Caretaker's Talent, man, these two are BFFs along with Urbrass Forge. These three cards alone just keep drawing you so much, puts pressure on your opponent, and just keeps the whole game plan going. Each one of them perfectly synergizes. Urbrass Forge does the damage. Caretaker's Talent will keep drawing you more cards. And Scavenger's Talent, once you have a little extra mana open, can mill out your opponent, like we saw with that match here. Keeps making those food tokens, which can help you stabilize if you need to in the game. Man, also, so happy that I put in High Noon for that last match. Man, that really made sure that we kept the game under control for us until we really didn't need it anymore. But actually, we kept it in the whole game, so that was great for us. So I was really glad with how the deck turned out. We were able to beat down that annoying legendary deck for our opponent, but I will give them props. Our opponent definitely put up a good fight there, but we just kept outdoing them. We just kept blowing up everything. We just kept everything off the board. Overlord of the Mistborns, man, what an amazingly awesome card. I actually think I might actually try to collect a copy of this from my paper decks. I actually really like what the card does. Man, he worked it. This card, so good for the deck. Invasion of Tovola, the card actually performed a little bit better than I was expecting. I honestly didn't think I would get to use it too much, but in the first match, we actually managed to use it to stabilize. Even though we did lose the game, it did help us actually pretty well once we managed to flip it. So props to this card. I actually was really happy with it. Sunfall, incredibly powerful. I don't think I need to say anything else about it. It really did save our bacon quite a bit in the matches. Day of Judgment, we didn't really blow up the board too much with it, but it was fine. Definitely you need this. Brotherhood's End, for certain matchups, this is good, but I'm glad we did manage to flip over instead to split ups. So this is an alternative if you want to use one or the other, depending on what kind of matches you get. Abrades, they underperform, but it wasn't that bad. They're removal when we need it, when we don't. Bitter Triumph, Get Lost, great all-stars for the deck. Honestly, I really am really happy with how this deck turned out. Now, for those of you out there that are thinking, is there any way you can make this budget in any way, shape, or form? Unlike most of our other deck techs where I kind of try to explain this deck, it's just too good as is. The reason why I say that, I know it sounds awkward to say that, is if you manage to make the mana base cheaper, you probably could save a bunch of rares, but you really do need all of them in the main deck in order to get the most value out of it. So it is an expensive deck for a standard deck, but you see, all the pieces are pretty essential. You probably could get away with some cheaper removal, but I wouldn't recommend that because you do need it instant speed to get the most value out of it. So I'll put, of course, that link. Don't worry. If you want to see maybe a cheaper version, I would just say tap lands is probably what you could get away with, but you're going to have a lot more inconsistency with what you cast. Honestly, I'm actually kind of glad we put in the pain lands and got rid of some of the surveil lands. If we had too many surveil lands, we probably would have been destroyed a lot faster with some of the matches we had. But I'm really happy with the deck. I'm happy with everything, how it turned out. Sideboard-wise, I'm not sure what I would even change. I'm not sure. Split ups, keep those. High Noons were great. I don't know if this would actually be a good or if this is too redundant for the deck with Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. This would take more testing, so your mileage may vary. I'm not sure about this one. It really just depends. We didn't really need to do any graveyard hate this time around, but definitely keep your graveyard hate. You never know when you're going to need it. I would still keep the Abrades just in case if you do need to blow up some artifacts. So keep those with the deck just regardless. We didn't get a chance to use Elspeth at all, so I don't have an opinion about her. In theory, she works, but with the way the deck runs as is, you may not actually need her. Maybe you might want to run more situational removal, or maybe just more overlords. I don't know. It really depends. I really don't have an opinion about that. Or maybe I would probably put in maybe more Sunfalls. I probably actually would say that instead. Yeah, put in more Sunfalls. You're going to need those to just exile the board when you need to. Okay, enough of me rambling. with that, we're going to be ending the stream in just a second. But as always, since you've stuck around for this far, those of you who are still watching, you are my true fiery friends. And as always, I like to give you a nice little preview of what's to come for this upcoming week in Magic. So the next deck tech we're going to be doing, we're going to be kind of on a roll right now. I'm really excited to just start doing more basically decks. And I'm going to start maybe doing some basically, or at least some budget brawl decks. So these will be great for those of you that maybe want to get into Commander and EDH, but maybe you don't want to spend a lot. So I'll make some cheap budget decks for those again. I would love to do that. We have plenty of cards now in the format that I think we have enough that we can definitely make some budget decks. So this is why I'm going to be doing some basicallys in EDH. But until then, Basically Gates is going to be our first in the 4-color Basically series. Again, this is a series that we don't use any rares or mythics to put together some fun decks. In the future, we're going to have Basically Caves, and I'm kind of still working on it, but we also have Basically Phyrexia, kind of as our 4-colored there. The other two, I haven't decided yet. We did technically make a Knights deck than 4-color a while ago, but I might have to refine that, or I might make that a vampire deck. I still haven't decided yet, so that's still up in the air. As far as other future decks we're going to be going with, I've been having fun with this one. So this is a skeleton deck. It's still a little bit a work in progress. I'm almost done with it, but get boned. This is probably going to be one of our future streams, everyone. If not this week, probably next week. So stick around for that one. That's going to be a fun one. And then later in the month, before we start talking about Ether Drift, Draw to Death is our next big deck tech that I want to go in depth with. We'll have gameplay for this one. We'll go in depth, of course, with the deck. This is a pretty awesome deck. It's really sweet. I actually look forward to doing this one once I have time to start recording. But otherwise, that's basically it for everybody. I'm tuckered out at this point. But again, I really appreciate all of you that are there. Budget Brawl sounds amazing. Can't wait. Oh, don't worry. If you do want to see, check those out, of course, if you haven't done so already. And that goes for everybody out there. I have so many budget decks you can build right now for dirt cheap across all formats on Arena. And some of them are even viable in papers. So hopefully, again, you guys will all get a chance to do that. But otherwise, that's basically it for me for today, everybody. Thank you so much one more time. To everybody, Densplanet, I know you're not there anymore. Thanks again for joining us earlier. For those of you that already left a while ago, I know there was a handful of you guys that did so. Kebby, thanks again for stopping by. Cookie, you're an all-star. Thanks again to our new fiery friend, Little Run 5. Thank you again for joining us as well. For those of you that were watching also over on Instagram, I know there's a couple of you guys on there. So Lotus Cobra Commander, I know you joined us. Queen Tigress, Kidero. Sorry if I butchered that. Thanks again for joining us as well. And those of you that were watching across YouTube and Twitch, those of you that didn't participate in the chat, not a big deal. I still appreciate you guys just watching and sticking around for me. So with that, we'll hopefully again see you again soon, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I really hope we will get the chance to do this again soon. But as always, just remember, no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. We'll see you next time, everybody. Later.